It's no secret that the Duggars adhere to a very strict code of conduct. In fact, next to the sheer size of Jim Bob and Michelle's brood, following rules is what they're most famous for. Duggar women are especially constrained, as every aspect of their day-to-day life, from clothing to interpersonal relationships, is strictly governed by regulations that are determined and enforced first by their parents, and then by their husbands. Some of the Duggar girls have married men who are less strict than their father, which is why, for example, Jinger Duggar is allowed to wear pants, but there are certain rules that are consistent throughout the faith-based community to which the Duggars belong, and now it looks as though Jessa Duggar may have inadvertently violated one of those rules. For reasons that won't surprise anyone who's familiar with their belief system, the Duggars are staunchly opposed to the consumption of alcohol. Getting liquored up isn't conducive to remaining perfectly chaste and modest at all times, and thus, booze is strictly off-limits to all Duggars, women in particular. So you can imagine the shock among fans this week when Jessa Duggar revealed that she has, in fact, sampled the Devil's Brew. In an interview with Jessa that resurfaced and was published by In Touch Weekly, the 25-year-old revealed that she has imbibed on more than one occasion. Though she was careful to note that she never allowed alcohol to pass through her lips intentionally. Not on purpose, Jessa replied when asked if she's ever had a drink. "We're really heavily in politics, and sometimes, it's one of those fancy, ritzy events and they serve you what you think is punch, and it's not," she added. "You're like, oops, yeah, that wasn't punch, that was champagne or something." Jessa didn't say what her next move was in those situations, but we assume she guzzled the rest of the glass, then headed straight to the bar, where she bellows for more. We kid, of course, obviously, Jessa is no fan of the hooch, and we're sure she's in no hurry to break with the rest of her family on the issue of spirituous beverages. Besides, Jessa is mom-shamed enough these days. Imagine if word got out in the fundamentalist community that she enjoys a glass of wine from time to time. There's a good chance she would literally be crucified. Watch Counting On online for more from reality TV's most controversial clan. Jessa Duggar's messy house photos are a sight to behold. Start gallery.